What up guys, Shadow here, and today I would like to share some add-ons that I enjoy using in World of Warcraft Legion. Now before we get into the add-ons, I would like to shout out 3 of the main guys who gave me the idea for this video. It's Deep Field Haze, Cooler Dude 1026, and Zingtagli. I apologize if I pronounced any of your names wrong, and also I didn't mention the other guys that did it because I have been getting a lot of comments about the add-ons that I use in game and so on, hence why I wanted to make this video. So thank you guys for the idea, and thank you anyone else who did leave a comment, and apologies you couldn't make the final cut of the script for the shout out on this video. But if you would like to get a shout out in the next video and give me some ideas for videos, then make sure to leave me a comment in the comment section down below. And also I'd love to hear your thoughts on my add-ons and on this video as well in the comments down there as well. Now without further ado, let's get into the add-ons. Now, I do use a lot of World of Warcraft add-ons, so I will be putting a full list with download links in the description down below, just to make it a little bit easier. But I'm going to be talking about some of the main uses that I'm going to be, some of the main add-ons that I do use on a day-to-day basis for PvE, PvP, and also general use in World of Warcraft as well. So I'm going to break this video up into little parts. I'll also put timestamps in the description down below. If you're just looking for a specific area, we're going to be splitting this video up into PvE, PvP, and just general add-ons that help my general gameplay. And also then some UI based stuff as well. So that's going to be really, really cool. So let's jump right in, starting off with some of the automatic add-ons that I use. I use 2 automated add-ons. Now what does auto add-ons mean? It means they automatically do something for me. Now the 2 add-ons I use is AutoRepair and AutoTurnin. Now AutoRepair, this is going to sound really lazy for some of you, but can just kind of flip up some time really, really quickly when you're needing to quickly repair in PvE or PvP. Basically this allows you to automatically repair all of your gear without having to click on the little repair button at the bottom of a vendor or in a specific repair mount or something like that. So that's all helpful. Also I use AutoTurnin, which allows me to turn in my quests a lot faster because it automatically pushes me to the complete quest button, where I'd either choose a reward or just spam complete quest and get my quest completed really fast. This normally speeds up my leveling process. It's one of the things I used to get so fast to level 110 in Legion. Now, I've been asked a lot about my add-ons that I use for my nameplates and also my damage numbers. Now, I'm going to be going over my nameplates first. My nameplate is made up of 2 different add-ons. The first being Tidy Plates, link in the description down below. And also nameplate cooldowns is the other one. The nameplate cooldowns is the one that shows me all of the cooldowns above the unit frame of that player, so I can use my cooldowns effectively to balance out with theirs. They use an offensive, I use a defensive, etc. So that's that. Also, Tidy Plates basically allows me to see all of the debuffs I put on a target. And also there's some PvE related ones where you can change it so it changes colour if you have lost threat on that mob for PvE as well. So that's really, really good. Now moving on to my damage font kind of numbers, and I use an add-on or a little kind of font tweak called Nice Damage. Now you won't be able to find this on Curse. This one is only on WoW interface. So basically, if you wanted me to make a quick video on how to install add-ons again from WoW interface, there is one from a couple of years ago if you check up on the channel, but I'm happy to do another one if you guys would want me to. So let me know in the comment section down below. And if you are enjoying this video and this video has already helped you out, make sure to leave it with a like. And leave me your favourite add-on in the description down below. Okay, so we're going to be moving on to the PvE add-ons that I use. Now, one of these is sort of mixing into PvP as well, but I'll go over that one when we get to it. So, the first one is what I would call a must-have for anyone who wants to take PvE any form of serious in Legion, which is obviously deadly boss mods. This allows you to basically see every single boss mechanic, and it tells you what to do about it. So say for example, on Eye of Azura, the boss is going to throw a spear. The add-on will tell you that you need to get behind a mob, and so the boss can throw the spear at the mob instead of throwing the spear at you or your tank. So the next add-on that we're going to be covering is the one that sort of balances between PvP and PvE. I use it for both, but it's mainly designed for PvE. This is going to be Exorsus Raid Tools. Now, raid tools basically allow you to place markers a lot easier and a lot faster than the Blizzard default UI, and also allows you to set players to be a Pacific Skull or a Cross or even a mob or a boss in that way as well. Now, before we go on to this video, I would like to apologize if I don't look at the camera as much as possible, but I am also referring to a script for this video, so that is normally going to be why I'm looking a little bit down for you guys, because I've been trying to use some scripts because I have been seeing they make better videos. You see, you get less of this in the videos, which is great. Anyway, let's move back to the script before I decide my voice wants to die, and we can carry on with this video. So now we're going to be moving on to some PvP add-ons that I use. Now, mainly the one I firstly want to go over is Battleground targets. If you do not have Battleground targets, I would say this is a must-have for anyone who wants to take rated Battlegrounds seriously, because this allows you to do two things. One, see their setup comp extremely quickly. Also allows you to set their healers on focus very fast just by simply right-clicking on the frame where the healer is in. Also, this is really, really useful in random Battlegrounds as well. If you're doing a little pre-made funds around and you want to check if rogues are in stealth, you can click on the panes and see if you can target them and things like that. Also, with the new Blizzard UI system, you can also see where they are on the map if they are out of stealth, along with every other player as well. So you're defending a base in a rated battleground as well. That would be really, really helpful to call out where certain rogues and druids are for possible ninja caps on your bases. This is a skill you're going to want to kind of have as we go into Legion Season 1, but I'll be sure to do videos on the best way to defend and things like that, and we can do some videos on that. That's going to be really fun. So, moving on, we're going to move on to some more arena-based add-ons. Now, there's two arena-based add-ons that I use at the moment, which is GladiatorlosSA, which is just sound alerts. What's the SA stands for? Basically, the SA part of it is if you have your in-game sounds on, this will notify you when the warrior, for example, uses recklessness or avatar or blade storm or any other ability. You can also filter it so it only shows specific abilities and only tells you specific abilities. But it was also really, really good because sometimes in arena your eyes are all over the place. You won't necessarily see the buff. But with this, it gives you another thing that you can listen out for, and you can then process that information in your head and see how you want to react, whether you want to use defensive or run away, or tell your healer to use something because he's probably recklessness on you and you're going to die if he doesn't, and things like that. So that's really, really helpful. Also, I use Gladius version 3, which allows me to basically have some nicer unit frames that also tracks DRs and trinkets as well, which is really, really helpful when going for a switch on a healer, for example. So, for example, oh, I have this Chaos Nova. It's going to be a 5-second stun. In that 5 seconds, we'll be able to get the kill. But if he has a trinket, we won't. So I need to see if he has a trinket or not. If so, I need to see, is that trinket going to be available for him, come off cooldown, before the end of the setup kill that was happening. So if then we need to get his trinket before we can go for a kill again. So that's really, really good. If you want me to do small little videos on how those setups work and what I kind of look for in arenas, then let me know in the comment section down below. And finally, I'm going to go over some little more casual add-ons which you can have. As I said before, there is other add-ons in the comments description down below. I have a full list of all my add-ons as well, because there's some that I didn't cover in this video. If you have any questions about any of the add-ons in the list below that I didn't cover in the video, or any other questions about the video, the add-ons I did cover in this video, let me know in the comment section down below, and I'll be sure to get back to you when I can. But we're going to be moving on to some more casual based stuff. If you're a world PvPer, this is two things I'd recommend you downloading. Healers Must Die, because it allows you to see healers in the open world really, really fast. So you can either CC them, or kick them, or put them on focus, or switch on them, or whatever you want to do. However the situation kind of, relies. Also, then we have Predator Frames World PvP player frames, which basically is like Battleground targets. You can still right click to add focus and things like that, but it also allows you but this one works in the world, so it will populate with the players that are around you and that are hostile. This is really, really useful when you're running into a group of, like a structured group with X amount of healers that you want to CC at the time, and you want to have them on focus really quickly, and you want to switch focuses around so you can focus kick that warlock that's going to be casting a horrible ability. I would normally say Chaos Bolt in this situation, but they nerf Chaos Bolts, it doesn't really do any damage. But, you know, whatever the equivalent ability is going to be for warlocks, hopefully they'll get a buff. I know you're feeling it right now, warlocks, but it's okay. My class got nerfed as well, but that's a sort of separate video. We won't go into that right now. So the only other one that I really wanted to go over today was a must-have if you do a lot of world quests, which you should be doing to get your artifact power and also gearing alts and things like that. And if you are low gear, you can also get those gear upgrades through your world quest, which is really good. And we're going to be going over World Quest Tracker. Now, what World Quest Tracker does is it takes all of your world quests and put them in a nice organized list that you can just basically go through. So as you can set it, I want all artifact power quests, I want all gear quests, I want all the resources quests, I want all gold world quests, and it will set them in order for you, and it will put a tracker on the side of the screen that will show you an arrow how far away you are, where the next zone are, and some other information on the side. And you can also set them by time left as well, which is really helpful when you're trying to rush complete some of the PvP objectives, like I seem to end up be doing more lately than I care to remember, which is kind of interesting. Also, something it does is, at the moment in the default game, you have to zoom into each zone to see what world quests that actually are available. For this, when you have this add-on, basically you open your Broken Isles map. It will then just literally show you, for this zone you have these amount of world quests, with this zone you have this amount, and at the bottom it also says how much gold you can earn from all the world quests, how much all the resources you can gain, and how much, importantly, how much artifact power you can gain. So that is really useful. That is probably a must-have for anyone who is looking to progress in their artifact weapon, or even just progress in world quests in general. Even if you're doing it in fun, it just organizes it a little bit more and makes it a lot more useful and a lot more immersive as well. It just makes your life a little bit less time of stressing around. You know, I have to go over here, and you can plan out a route quite nicely as well. If you wanted me to do more videos on the best route for doing world quests that I personally have found as well, let me know in the comment section down below. And that's going to bring us to the end of this video. If this video helps you out, then make sure to give it a like and give it a share if you think there's someone else that could use this video's information and could find it helpful. If you're new to the channel and you would like to see more videos like this, or more World of Warcraft content in general, I also do other games from time to time as well, then make sure to be subscribed. There's a link just below the channel. Also, there's 2 videos on the end cards in just a moment. If you haven't seen them and you would like to stay around on the channel and help me and support me, make sure to go check out those 2 videos, because they're going to be awesome and really fun. And if you did enjoy this video and you would like to see more, as I said, subscribe, helps out the channel. And I'd like to just take this opportunity to thank everyone who's new to the channel and welcome to this community. The channel's been growing really big lately, mainly thanks to the artifact guide and also the dungeon guides, but I also have obviously this guide and also a Mythic Plus guide coming out next week for you guys. Also, I'll be doing some PvP content coming on to next week. I've already planned out. I'm going to be playing 3s with a Windwalker, even though we did get a nerf. If you want me to do a video on the little nerf, it's going to be in the game soon. Let me know in the comment section down below, and I will see you in the next video. If you guys missed yesterday's video, make sure to hit the left link. If you would like to see my top 5 world quests since Legion launch, then make sure to hit the right link. And I'll see you next time.